My server's been running this whole time. It's kind of funny. Why the fuck is my metric still on? I could have sworn I turned that off. Am I on the default? Yeah. I'm gonna turn that shit off. Oh, this isn't the beta. I've been told by reliable sources that the beta is fixes certain problems that I've had, but those problems that I've had involve my bot, my dot bot self character, and I don't give a fuck about that guy. He's a piece of shit. Anyway, oh, I remember why I came here. Hold on. Look at me. I don't have a guild anymore. I gave it all up. I want to see something though. I want to see if I can fight a mob in Dead One Pass without any bots. Heard those buzzards are talking shit. My original plan was that I was gonna grind in Dead One Pass for a couple levels, just for the fuck of it. Alright, watch this shit. We ready? I'm taking him on right now. Here we go. Mr. Sky Shadow over here thinks he's the fucking baller. Yeah, resist everything. I don't care. Got a little bit of lag though. I don't know why. It's actually kind of weird. Why am I getting lag? I don't have anything open. Ooh, 56. I ain't even scared. Watch this. Boom, resist, get fucked. Boom. If I die, it's because of lag, though, just so everybody knows, just so the record's correct. Yeah, that's right. Ain't got shit. There it is. Oh, there's another bot over here. Had the same idea I did. Wait, didn't I have... Yeah, I have that. So, hold on. Boom. A little bit of lag never hurt anybody. It just puts hair in your chest. You don't even know what lag is until you play Halo, OG Halo 3 and the host is watching porn in the other room or whatever. You don't even know. Yeah, that's right. Alright, I'm out of here. I proved my point. I don't need to fuck with these guys anymore. In fact, I'm gonna go to Ogrimmar and just start a recruitment spree. I'm only playing for 44 minutes. At exactly 5 o'clock Eastern time. The sport fucking mic, I tell you what. At exactly 5 o'clock Eastern time, I'm getting off this bitch. Yeah, he doesn't have anything to teach me because I already know everything. Actually, I do have one place where I kind of want to go because there's some quests there that I never did, even if they're gray right now. What is my reputation for Ogrimmar Revered? Getting a lot more lag than I used to. Are all the bots on here? Yeah. Why don't I see any bots right now? They're usually always in the town. You mean to tell me that the bots are actually out doing shit now? Oh, there's a bot. You're not even in a guild. Let me invite you. Did I ask you for your opinion? Hey! I see him. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Swallow, I think.
What can I help you with?
See, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of in a position where I almost need to grind. I'm gonna go to Ashen Vale. Is there a quest there I need to do? Or in Fellwood, rather. You pretty much have to go to, like, every zone and do every quest to level up in vanilla. You can't plot specific, zones that you want to go through on your leveling path like you can in, retail.
You never answered me
Hmm.
how you felt about having chili mac and cheese.
No.
No?
Yeah. One would ruin the other.
Oh, come on. Oh, I thought you were playing Red Dead.
I already played Red Dead. Barely, but I did. Fucking anime games.
I love you.
Hmm?
I love you.
Oh, you too?
What you doing on Bang? I just realized that it's up.
I don't know.
Trying to find the chat bot
So listen,
again.
first of all,
Yes.
soccer, football, we call it in Europe.
We call it soccer. Get used to it.
So we call it football.
Yeah.
Football is the biggest sport in the world.
It is, yes. I understand that.
So imagine now when you play football and you're on the top, how you feel.
The biggest sport and being the best player in the biggest sport has to be obviously the ultimate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I feel.
Yeah.
So listen, first of all,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse.
Yesterday, this 15
What you do for a living?
Hold on.
Yesterday, this 15-year-old streamer did more views than all of these streamers combined. Crossmouse blew up on Twitter after a random user got killed by him in MW2. When that user checked Crossmouse's stream, however, this is what they saw.
That's old as hell. I'm pretty sure that dude edited that, because that's been around for a while, like a long time. That's before Modern Warfare 2 even came out. Oh, this guy has a quest. What's he want to do?
I've been expecting you.
There are 3 legendary creatures that make eyes feel. I'm seeking to test yourself against thinking, bite, and processing. Remember, there's something about yourself. Creatures of the bear, Ursagogos, and a night saber cat, son of a and a hippogriff, sharp talon.
Shut up, Brutus.
The creatures of Ashen Vale are powerful and you shut up. I'm a fucking fire mage, you stupid bitch. Oh, did I complete it already? That's how good I am. Like, I don't even need to do the quests. They're just auto-completed.
Friend.
Wait, what? Hold on. Due west. Abyssal Link and this.
May the eternal sun.
I'm gonna go fuck his ass. Watch this. Wait, hold on. What did he say?
What brings you here?
Due west of Mistral Lake and Silverwing Refuge. Woman?
It wasn't me. It was Bella.
Who's over here somewhere?
Yes, I'm already getting ready for bed. Yes. No, it didn't take long.
I'm assuming it's over here somewhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up. Okay, that's exactly where I was heading. That's fine. Easy peasy. I didn't even look to see what level he was because it doesn't matter. The only thing about Vanilla WoW that I kind of wish was a thing was something that kind of directed you back to lower level zones so you could find all these quests, because otherwise, like, the only way you're going to take advantage of these quests is if you're like 100% new player and you don't know any better. So not only do you have to be a new player, but you have to not look on the internet for like leveling guides and shit, because the leveling guides are going to tell you, they're not even going to tell you about this shit. They're just going to tell you to go to Ergo Credo or Fellwood or whatever. Leveling guides are just as guilty as Blizzard in terms of ruining this fine game. Now that everybody, I kind of wish they just every update they did with WoW, I kind of wish they just re-randomized everything. Been like, oh, that was there before. Well, guess what? Now you have to go here and figure that out. That's what they should have did. It's Speaking of which, I need my Witcher music because I'm about to do a quest. It's my Witcher music. You know what? I'm gonna do some Osgold. Can never decide between the two. Old Osgold is like, it's like older rocking chairs. Old Osgold. I don't know if it makes any sense. Fuck you. Um.
Long? Well, because the designers thought people would only do them once. In order to explain why pretty much all of the vanilla dungeons were so long, I kind of have to explain the philosophy behind MMO dungeons at the time. Before WoW, EverQuest was the most popular MMORPG on the market, and they didn't have instance dungeons or raids. What this meant was that every single dungeon or raid boss in the game was essentially an open world dungeon or world boss. So guilds had to fight each other for the opportunity to clear dungeons, and had to fight off constant attempts to kill raid bosses. And since EverQuest had player collusion, they would sometimes hire other guilds that just had big character models to stand at the entrances of dungeons to literally body block people from getting in, just so they could complete it. And because of this dungeon design philosophy, only the most hardcore players got to do dungeons, and it wasn't something everyone was able to experience. And World of Warcraft could have easily gone down this same path, as a lot of the development team were hardcore EverQuest players. And there was a huge argument about whether or not WoW dungeons should be instanced or not. Now, we all know which side won that debate in the end, as all dungeons and raids take place in separate instances, so that anyone can do them if they want, as long as they have
I
to go.
already read
But it
this.
very Gulch as the first two battlegrounds added to the game. Alteric Valley was a huge battleground that was supposed to be PvPvE, or player versus player and also player versus environment. Most starting zones are bare bones on the lore, while also being super easy and basic, since it's essentially introducing new players to the game, and if they're too overwhelmed from the get-go, they might just bow out. So I've gone back and played through every starting zone and made sure to actually read all the quest texts, and I've compiled a list of what I believe to be the 5 best starting zones based on quest diversity and lore. I was originally going to make this a top 10 video, but there are less than 15 starter zones, so I thought it would have been more of a ranking than a best of list if I did that. So I thought cutting it down to only the best 5 would give more credence to the few I did pick, and just show how much better they are than the rest. Now, enough with the long intro and let's get started. Number 5, the Death Knight starting zone. Yes, I know technically the DK starting zone isn't really a racial starting zone and more of a class one, but it's the zone you start out at as soon as you make your character, which makes it a starting zone in my eyes. Same with the Demon Hunting starting zone. Now, for the Death Knight starting zone, you're working directly for Arthas himself and trying to subjugate
There
the
he
local
is.
human Scarlet Crusade population.
This
Through
dude
a
ain't
long
shit.
series of quests which involve you chasing down fleeing citizens, torturing people for information, and one particularly messed up quest which has you kill your old best friend from when you were still alive. You get to see how you broke free from Arthas' control, and watch Tyrion cleanse the Ashbringer. You know, Ret Paladin's future artifact weapon. Now, let's rate the zone. I developed a 3-point grading scale to judge all the zones on: lore, fun quests, and aesthetics. Lore and fun quests will be more heavily weighed than aesthetics, with both having a possible 5 out of 5, and aesthetics only having a possible 3 out of 3. For the Death Knight starting zone, I give it a full 5 out of 5 for lore. The quests are interesting in the fact that you're basically playing a bad guy and doing terrible things for the Lich King, something that's not done in any other part of the game, except for maybe some of the undead leveling zones, but none of them have you do it to this extent. You also interact with many lore significant people like future raid and dungeon bosses, plus Arthas himself, and many of the quests are memorable for what they have you do, like the quest which has you kill your best friend from when you were alive. All of this is more than enough to give it full marks on the lore category, and I counted lore pretty heavily when considering which zones to include on the list. Now for fun quests. The quests themselves are all pretty standard, with 2 of them just being straight up awful. One of those being a quest where you have to throw a device at human miners to turn them into ghoul pets, but the device has a low success chance for no reason, and might take you up to 20 tries to get the very few needed for the quest. Another involves having you equip pokers into your weapon slot to torture enemies for information. Thematically, it's a good quest for the zone. Your character is evil, and you're doing an evil thing and torturing people for information. But this quest has a low success chance, and could take you about 20 tries as well to get a single person.
He's got a guild, never mind.
Or you can get on your very first try, depending on your luck. Now, besides those 2 quests, everything else is pretty standard. Kill or collect X amount of things, or the occasional turret section. But having mediocre quests and 2 bad ones does give it a low, fun quest score, with only a 1 out of 5. Now, aesthetics. The zone itself is pretty subpar. I'm not a huge fan of the look of the zone with all the dead grass and human houses, but it's not terrible either, and a lot of people even enjoy the look of the zone. So I'll give it a 2 out of 3 for looks. Now, let's add that up, with a 5 out of 5 for lore, 1 out of 5 for fun, and 2 out of 3 for aesthetics. The DK starting zone starts this list off with a total score of 8. Now that may sound low with only 8 out of a possible score of 13, but that is the 5th highest score. I'll have a full list of the scores I gave the other starting zones in the video description of this video if you're curious about the other ones that didn't make the list. Now, on to number 4. Number 4, the Troll starting zone. Before Cataclysm, Trolls didn't even have their own starting zone and just shared it with the Orcs. But in Cataclysm, you're given your very own levels 1 to 5 experience before you have to join the Orcs for levels 5 to 10. The zone will start off like most starting zones, quests little more than tutorials. Go hit a target dummy, kill some monsters, etc. But once you get that stuff out of the way, the real story begins. Echo Isles will have you finding out why the raptors there are acting funny, and you find out through a series of quests that it's the nearby Naga who are the cause. So you go out with a troll friend and kill a bunch of Naga, and eventually help Vol'jin kill the Sea Witch, the person who killed Vol'jin's father in Warcraft 3. In a fight very similar to a raid fight, you DPS the boss, kill some ads that spawn, and stomp out flames she casts. A pretty involved fight as far as starting zone bosses go. At the end of the fight, Vol'jin has his revenge, and your little companion who helped you kill Nagas gets killed by the Sea Witch with her dying breath. You then go back to the inn that you started at, and have the option of listening to some lore-important dialogue from Vol'jin about his feelings towards Garrosh when he first took the mantle of Warchief. Then it's off to Durotar. The thing that makes this zone good is its pretty lore-significant characters you help out. It's not often you get to fight with the leader of your race in a zone, let alone against a lore-significant boss. But to be fair, the Gnome starting zone has you do something similar, but it doesn't have raptor
there we go.
ways to get you from island to island without having to run there yourself. Now, on to the scores. For lore, the Trolls get a 4 out of 5. Believe it or not, you help Vol'jin kill a super important villain lore-wise. The Sea Witch you kill at the end is the same Sea Witch that killed Vol'jin's father in Warcraft 3, and is a big reason why Vol'jin joined Thrall's Horde. It's honestly surprising such a major lore event is handled in a starting zone quest. That alone should have given a 5 out of 5 to be honest, But in the grand scheme of things, the quest isn't actually all that interesting, and she hasn't really done anything of note since Warcraft 3. So, it was more of a way for Blizzard to tie up a loose end more than anything else. That's why I didn't give it a full 5 out of 5 in story like I did the DKs. Now for fun quests. None of the quests in the zone are straight up awful, which is a big plus over the DK zone, and some of them are pretty enjoyable, like the raptor hopping across the islands, and the mini raid fight with the Sea Witch. But that's pretty much it. Everything else is pretty standard, so I think a 3 out of 5 is fitting. As for the aesthetics, the islands actually look wonderful. I have no complaints with the look and feel of the zone. I only hesitate to give it full scores in this part because, in comparison to the starting zones I did give full marks to in this area, it just falls short. So a 2 out of 3. So with 4 in lore, a 3 in fun, and 2 in looks, the troll starting zone has a nice score of 9 out of 13. At number 3, we've got the goblin starting zone. The Goblin starting zone was like an experiment on Blizzard's part to see how many different and unique quests they could cram into one zone without tiring people out. In fact, there might actually be more unique quests in the zone than actual standard quests. And the standard quests you do sometimes have a humorous spin to them, like the quest that has you rescue caged goblins by attaching rockets to the side of the cages and launching them into space, rather than just killing the nearby pirates for keys to the cages. And the pirates absolutely are carrying the keys to the cages on them. You can loot them as trash items. You just use rockets instead, because why not? You also get to ride around in a car for the first half of the zone, which has an
Okay, where is this at? It said south of there, and it's not south of there at all. In fact, hold on. Okay, this one is actually close by. Apparently. Oh. Apparently they're the opposite. I don't know. I don't see this one at all. Unless it's like a neutral mob or something, I just haven't been paying attention. Well, I'm gonna turn that shit down. There it is. Come here, fuckface. And this one's over here somewhere. Okay, where is this one? I'm looking it up because it's ass backwards, the descriptions for everything. Up here. One moment. Okay. So it'd be over here somewhere. Really? I like how I get one healing potion, so I automatically have to do that. There he is. Jump on him like a spider monkey. You still have cigarettes left, woman? Cause I'm finna done after I turn this in.
Mm.
Mm.
Woo! Mm.
You wish to speak?
What the fuck? There's this random alliance over here. Get nuked, bitch. What's that dude's guild's name? Hold on. Oh.
Peace, friend. Wind the earth. May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Oh, I don't need that shit. It's basically a hunter quest, is what that was.
Farewell.
What can I do for you? May your blades never dull.
This stream kind of sucked. Because I was kind of on my way to Fellwood and then I got distracted. Alright, let's see if this is orange.
What brings you here? Ancestors watch over you.
Nope. So we'll do this. I remember right, these guys are like super squishy. For fuck's sake, man. shit. Holy fuck. They just nuked me right down. I had my fire ward on. I didn't even stand a chance. Spellcasters and WoW hurt, man. I tell you what.
Hmm?
Checking my email.
Checking your email for, right?
Okay, so I gotta fucking reply because apparently it's like applying for the post office all over again.
Oh, that's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
You won't know that you got it for another month.
Yeah, but at least I have a decent income.
Yeah.
Oh, I finally fucking looked at my check for Friday.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at it until just today. It's over 1,200.
Ooh.
Not bad, huh? Oh. Worst thing about vanilla is the graveyard walk. That's the worst thing about vanilla. Is it gives you so much time to think about what you did and how bad you are at this game. You know what? Hold on. I know I said I was gonna get off at 5 o'clock, but let's do a little bit of I'm gonna do a Witcher playthrough here pretty soon. After one of the next games or one of the games I'm playing is done. I just feel like playing WoW so much I just never really got around to playing anything else. Fuck that guy. Really? It's just, they're all just attacking me from over here, like I'm not even in aggro range, man. I was hoping for an epic battle. I don't have my guild anymore. All I have is this level 60, and he's not gonna want to party with me. He doesn't care about me. It's level 60. To be fair, my guild was kind of overpowered, let's be honest. Let me see if I can get up here. No. I'm just gonna have to go through them one at a time. So I can't trust that they won't come up behind me.
So you were finishing the quest, or you were turning the quest.
Turn in what quest? I was trying to get my damn body. And then I got wrecked again. I had to get my body again.
You were literally on your way to turn in a quest.
I don't remember
And
this.
you're like, oh, we're gonna go still.
I don't remember
okay.
this.
I went out there.
Anyway.
Well, let me know when you're finally ready for bed, mister. I'll be off at 5 o'clock. And it's now 5:15.
I just need to get to the web.
Yeah, you always just need to do something.
Just need to get to the well. It's just these filthy cultists. Demon worshipping scum. Bitch. This is the dude that fucking ambushed me last time, too. Just burned my mana. This filthy slut. Is he gonna do it again? Except I don't have any mana to burn. Hanker ass bitch. This is some fucking bullshit. These guardians are hard, man. Starting to wonder if there's a way to just get around them. If I should maybe just make my way to the other side. I think I'll do that. If I'm careful, I should be able to cross here. I want to slam my head against the desk. You don't know, woman. It's fucking bullshit. I can't even cast a Scorch without getting interrupted. Where's the well? There it is. I'm assuming. So I gotta kill that, and that to make sure I can get in there without any interruptions. That would have been embarrassing. Boom, bitch, you're dead. Oh, I guess I don't need to kill this last one. That's nice. They're all spellcasters. So if I just avoid the guardian, I'm good. Oh. I've had like the same gear for so long now, it's stupid. Fuck you. Anus? Anals?
Ah, I've been expecting you. You wish to speak? May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Alright, I'm getting off for the day, night, whatever. Thanks anyone who watched. Thanks anyone who will watch. As for my bot self, I'm gonna hold off on that until the next update. As much as I want to do it right now, I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'll start another one in a different core. But other than that, I'm probably just gonna focus on getting my Mage to 55. And then I'll switch back to my Burning Crusade core. Get that to 60. And I think I've said this before, then I'm gonna switch back to my vanilla core, get that to 60, and then I'm gonna do one endgame raid. And then after that, I will switch to Wrath and get that to 65. I don't know. We'll see. I'm almost wondering if I should start leveling it like one level at a time after 55. I think I should do that probably. Just for variety.
Instant
Oops.
activation.
Still have my YouTube video open. Anyway,